9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Kia ora, welcome to the Tim Show. I'm Tim Morrison. Now each week I invite a couple of buddies over to have a bit of a kōrero, we have a bit of a sing-song, and I show them some of my postcards from Hollywood. Ooh, and they're looking pretty flash too. I visit the whānau in New Zealand and around the globe, and I even score some A-listers. Now, this week we've got a Tim Show special, episode 3, involvement of the Kiwis. I'm talking Star Wars. We find out how they make us clones. And I catch up with Rena Owen and talk to the producer, Rick McCullum, and talk to the big guy, George Lucas. So, lightsabers on!
You know, might go off, or I don't know, what kind of practical jokes do you play?
Well, with my new chemistry set, thanks to Brie Larson, I do like to make stink bombs.
I heard Discovery Zone's got this excellent new Men in Black laser adventure. Save the Earth from the slime of the universe, and they'll make you an honorary MIB agent. There's this video wall, and birthdays are blasted DZ. They're almost everywhere. Are you ready for the new DZ?
Stay Bombad. Welcome to the Bombadcast.
What's going on, gang? Here we are. Welcome to the Bombadcast. Which could explain what just happened. My computer it fritzed out, you know what I'm saying? I don't even own this keyboard, by the way. This belongs to my school. Hopefully no one from school is watching this. So I need to totally move this from the background. I took this home without asking for permission. What's going on, Bob? Anyway, super glad to be here. It's going to be a great night. Yes, we are indeed joined by the one and only Joe Organa for episode 7 and 8. You know what? We didn't get screeners, so we didn't have these reviews pre-made, pre-recorded. Now, this is all live right here, right now, in the moment, this Thursday. And it's not just me. It's the most handsome, wonderful host in the world.
Wanna have you hear me? I wanna have you hear me say it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm wubbing it. What's up, buddy boy? Scotty, how's it going,
buddy.
man?
Okay, I have now become a Soda Stream girly. One
Oh,
huge update,
damn.
live update.
You don't have the
Look at
circle? The circle water bottle? Have you seen those
this?
where it's like, I'm drinking water, but it tastes like I'm drinking an iced coffee? And I'm like, that just can't be healthy. That's what I think, personally.
My students love the circle stuff. I don't believe in it. But
just drink your water, kids. It's fine.
That's the thing. Water's cool. So I got this because
it tastes like nothing. How is it? You know,
when I would go
nothing,
to Costco,
not like
when I would go to Costco, I would spend so much money on sparkling water because I gave up soft drinks 2 years ago and I haven't looked back. And here I am.
Fuck those things.
I know, and I've been enjoying this, and I've been enjoying soda water, but I didn't realize how much cheaper this was because there's a little place local to me where I can go and take my CO2 canisters once I'm done, get them, like trade them in for half off what they used to cost. So like $30, you buy it for the first time, then it's $15. So like I'm literally spending the same amount on like a 24 pack of sparkling water that I am now filling up like several of these bottles a day with. So I'm sure I'll get some sort of CO2 poisoning. All that being said, I gotta say, glad
there's
to be
microplastics and everything now. Yeah, so we're fine.
It, dude. We ball. And we can't ball alone. We've got to ball with our favorite person in the world. We need to get a special clip for Joe. I'm kind of tired.
Joe does need a special clip. Why doesn't Joe have his own clip?
We need to get an Addison Rae clip for Joe or something. We're gonna have to settle. I'll just give Joe a bunch of really cool old ladies. Here you go, Joe. This is for you.
Hey, Foxy Lady, today's your birthday. Keep being Foxy, keep the wrinkles at bay. Foxy Lady, Foxy Lady, Foxy Lady, what a lady, Foxy Lady, Foxy Lady,
Hello, hi guys, how are you? Guys, I also wanted to say drinking water is so important.
Yes.
But also I'm terrified to drink water. It's I just think it's unhealthy. I don't think it's
that's water. You've got everything that's liquid has water a part of it, right? You can't have a liquid without water, right?
Right. So drink a buzzball. Drink a
And
buzzball.
we are
feeling dehydrated.
Yes.
So important, you guys.
Soju tonight for me, you know.
Soju tonight. And also
I'll make mine soju.
Scotty, you said you didn't get a screener?
No.
Do you guys want me to like talk to someone?
Could you imagine Joe like
Of
Joe
course.
sends a shirtless photo and he gets every screener?
I've been getting these early since I don't know 2017. All these shows.
Really?
Here, listen. Let me.
I can't tell if he's fucking with me.
Let me text Kathy. Let me text my girl Kitty Cat Kathleen.
Kitty Cat Kathleen.
Kitty Cat Kathleen.
Kitty Cat Kathleen.
That's a call her. It's an inside thing.
Kitty Cat Kathleen clumped cleverly on the.
Ever since she and I had to deal with that unfortunate situation with what's her name from the Mandalorian,
Gina Carina.
Who?
Oh, Paul Stanley would call her Janina Carina.
Right. Gina Cordiddle.
Yes, Gina Carana. We've been very close. We've been texting back and forth, and I can get you guys screeners. I didn't know you were on the list, but I can absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
not yet.
Yeah, I'll text Kitty.
They don't appreciate our wry sense of humor and our ability to call the audience idiots.
The idiot's audience.
No, I'm sure
same thing. Same diff.
They just got to get you guys. I got to get in a room one-on-one with them so you can lube them up with your sense of humor and they get it.
We got to, yeah.
It's-
We're charming, right?
We're
Yeah.
charming. We're charming.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's
Yeah.
And as someone who is incredibly marketable and family friendly, I know two people who deserve those inside deals, and I'm going to get you guys there. We're going to get there together.
Okay.
We're
Let's
gonna
do
come
it.
together.
You think that? Listen, you think they'll? Oh, we're gonna. Yeah, man. We're gonna be right there. We're gonna be smashed up right together.
We'll do lunch at Skywalker Ranch this weekend.
Okay, I like that. I like
Lunch
that.
there.
You think that? Like, we'll be invited even with this clip?
Why do we get what happened there?
I don't know what happened. Did we all get muted?
I don't. Kathleen, Joe, unmute yourself. It's in the thing. I don't know what.
Oh no, Lucasfilm found out.
Were you silent or were you silenced?
Silence is violence.
I was silenced. I know exactly how Meghan Markle felt.
Yeah,
Right
exactly. Well, my
Okay.
apologies, everyone.
I
No
know
one
Meghan
play any more
Markle is
videos.
the Star Wars community, and people know that. People have been saying that for years, and now I this is my Oprah interview.
I've always thought that, but I've always felt like the Pat Nixon of Star Wars Twitter.
Okay.
Pat Nixon. So I have to say this.
I'm the Harry
I thought
Carey of Star Wars, I feel like.
So I wanted to say this is a funny post that I made, and I thought I just want to share it out loud. It was about Joe. It says, "We're joined by Joe Organa, bringing that handsome, fully locked in energy as everything starts to come together. Maul tightening his grip around Joe's double-bladed lightsaber shaft. At this point, it's not just building anymore; it's coming." I thought that was pretty good.
That was
I don't know.
beautiful. Who posted that? So I can put them on a list. Oh, you did. Okay. Okay.
Put them-
Okay. Let me text.
Which list?
This is some people I'm sending to
The watch
FBI.
list?
Yes.
Or yeah.
My security team. Round
The
them up.
red flags.
Round them up, boys.
Set them up and knock them down.
Hey, by the way, love having y'all here. This has been great. We've had a good time the last 3 weeks doing this. We have next week. I just want to hype this up from the beginning. I haven't made the thumbnail yet, but we will be joined by the one and only, and this is just from speculation, some things we can discuss throughout this episode as well. We're joined by Jared the Dark Jedi next week, which is
what?
I know.
Wow.
I know.
Whoa.
I have to take off your
Whoa.
shirt, Joe. Everyone's favorite.
And take off my panties.
You might talk your ear off. You never know. You might be swooned by his talking. Because
I love how he can tell me what sort of weapon is on what sort of random ship from some cartoon that aired in 1993 exclusively in Japan. That to me is sexy, and I think
It is sexy.
everyone finds that attractive.
He's very good at describing a backflip too. So
He is so good at describing flips and also
Right.
dips and punches. And if you guys please watch Luminous Odyssey on YouTube.
go for it.
YouTubes
on the YouTubes.
Oh man, you made a really good post on your Instagram earlier, Joe. I gotta highlight it. 2 posts. I find Addison Rae attractive now. That's
Yeah,
part of it. I didn't know who that was. Second thing was you said work is homophobic, and I'm starting to agree with you.
It is.
I never understood what that meant.
And let
My
me explain.
workplace, yeah.
Work is incredibly homophobic. It was designed to keep gay people, gay men especially, down. And let me explain. At work, you can't wear a crop top.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's it. That's it. That was
Is that
the
it?
most-
That's the.
No, that was
I mean,
it.
that is very.
That-
It's the most homophobic thing I've
Damn.
ever heard. Honestly, frankly.
Work,
Frankly.
you totally can't wear a crop top. That's just not possible.
No, they don't.
God.
They frown upon it.
So think about Maul. At one point, Maul probably could only wear crop tops because he got cropped.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like Maul got
At
his
one
shit
point, he
cropped.
was just a cropped top.
He was
a cropped
He's
top. There was
he
no
literally is a cropped top.
He is.
It
Yeah.
was a cropped top.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, speaking of why everyone's here, we've been talking for 20 minutes.
Where's
about
that
fucking
cropped
nothing.
bottom too? Didn't we talk about that last week? Like
Yeah,
a
sure.
robot top or something?
And I'm going to be developing that
This
with
show.
Cat Kathleen. We are going to talk about
I was to say,
Maul bottom series. We're going to develop it.
where's the Maul bottom?
Maul's
Yeah,
legs
where's
with
Maul's
a
ass?
robot top. Yeah, we're getting that together.
See,
Cropped
this is
bottom.
the kind of hard hitting journalism they're missing in in these press events.
Alex and Molly, they're not getting this kind of thing. They're not getting it, and
No,
no,
we
they're
need
making
it.
money.
well, we're providing quality. So what's
Fair.
it's called journalistic integrity. So
That's right.
Fair. That's
have-
fair. That's
Could
fair.
you
No, I'll love
imagine
to. I'll love to
you're one
Alex
of
and
those
Molly. We
Zoom
love them.
calls? You're one of those Zoom calls, and they're like everyone's asking these like really good questions, or like, "What's your favorite color lightsaber?" Like, are those bad ones? And then you get what happened to his bottom?
yeah,
Like, what You're talking to Sam
Where's
Witwer.
Maul's ass?
Yeah.
I want to know where the ass is at. Where is it? I want to know how he pisses. You know?
I want
Where's it go?
I want to attach like a protocol droid top to him, to the legs, and just have it wander around for a while, completely nude downstairs. So it's just a Dathomirian
Just
dong
blowing in the
hanging out.
wind.
Yeah.
Dog.
Ah, yeah.
Underneath a protocol droid.
Dude, Dathomirian Dong would be his name.
Dathomirian
just
Dong is a
perfect dong.
great band name. Dathomirian Dong.
Dathomirian
That's
Dong.
a great band name.
Oh man. No, it's true though. Maul is not a top. He said it because he lost his bottom. But like, would Maul be
He's
a top
all
or a bottom,
top.
Joe?
He's all top.
But
These are
I'm
the
a-
important conversations.
we're
Can
gonna
one
have to
be a
think,
top without a bottom? You know?
The important conversation.
can one be a top without a bottom? That's some Isaac. No. Who was like the famous? That was Aristotle.
You say Isaac Newton?
Look at this. Look at this.
The guy who invented
Hey!
gravity?
Someone.
Who needs
Hey!
What's going on? So yes, we will actually discuss this. So there's a few things just so we can say off the top before we get into this episode discussion. We've been talking about tops and bottoms and just the crop top of it all. Yes, we will be talking about Celebration in the coming weeks. Once all this is over, we're going to be buying our tickets next week for it. Super excited for LA. You will catch me there. Joe is on the fence. He's not sure. He's got a room with Jerry and I, so you never know. Might be some exploring.
I'm
of
just
the
waiting to
human
see
body.
if Lucasfilm is going to be flying me out in the PJ.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I'm waiting
In
for
the
the brand.
Hit us up, Kathy. Come on.
Yes.
I'm waiting
And
for the
look,
brand
look.
trip details. It's going to be me. It's going to be Michaela. It's going to be all like the biggest TikTok influencers on the PJ. It's a celebration flown via Lucasfilms. It's kind of exclusive.
Wow.
I don't want to say too much.
That's really cool. Do you get to go to the Razor Crest and like not be experienced in Star Wars and get to go to functions?
Of course. Listen. Of course. Yeah.
You get to
There
fly
was-
on the Lando Lita Express? No?
Yes.
No, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, there was this one influencer that went to the Mandalorian and Grogu thing. It's like, I don't even like Star Wars. And I was like, I'm going to just blow
Yeah,
my
me
brains
either.
out. Like, who posted this? Yeah, who did you post shit like this?
That's something I would say if I got to go.
But we
something
know
I would
that's not
say.
the case. We
I
know
know.
that's not the fucking case. This
I
guy's
know.
like, I always thought it was just CGI, but like, there's like real stuff in these movies. And I'm like, I want to just like, throw myself through
Scotty's-
this window right now.
Scotty's like
So bad.
pulling his own fingernails out.
I'd go and I'd be like, "Yo, I bet Darth Vader's in this one."
He'd
That would be
be
my
like,
hot take.
He's
Where's
going to be in a
C-3PO?
hallway.
no, nothing's worse. Okay, here's a good memory. When you were a kid, and we were all Star Wars fans growing up, and like a friend of yours like got the name wrong, and you kind of had to be like, but like you're like in third grade. A girl I knew said this. Hold on. They said, Death Vader.
Ugh.
And I was like, ooh, like, honey, that Death Vader, Vater. And like, still to this day, it stuck with me. I'm in third grade in Miss Falsone's class. We were literally building like Native American, like sceneries out of like clay and stuff. And she goes, she has like, oh my, I drew this, I colored this image of Death Vader for you. And it was like when Revenge of the Sith came
You know
out, and I'm
what?
like,
Her heart was in the right place. That was so sweet.
Yeah, she was trying.
Vader.
She was trying.
Anyway.
And to this day, she still pines for Scotty from afar, but she can never get over the Death Vader comment.
Death
Never.
Vader.
She would have
Yeah,
been
look,
She will
happily
never,
married
never
to
live that
Scotty
down.
carrying his children, but she said Death
This
Vader
is
that one time.
this is the exact quote from an influencer that went to the Mandalorian and Grogu like set. I got a banging new respect for the craft of Star Wars. In the photos, you'll see real practical props. They did it with love and care. I had assumed everything was just CGI. A real person that got the privilege to meet Jon Favreau, interview Jon Favreau, said that. That's a legitimate.
It was a
thing.
banging meeting, though.
In all fairness, he's one of those creators on YouTube that just creates AI Star Wars videos, where I don't know, Darth
like-
Vader has a one-on-one with Padme. After
Holy
that.
shit, dude! I can't even talk about this live. There is someone that sent me this. He's like, "How cool is this?" And I'm like,
we all have that friend. We all have that friend who's like,
and I'm okay with
like on the right side of history, but then they send you like an AI video and go, "Isn't this so funny?" And it's like, you know how much water you just fucking wasted, like sending that shit to me?
Yeah.
Like,
again.
Did you guys see the one about General Grievous going to the American the
What?
was
No,
it the he went to the porn stars or the Pawn Stars? The Pawn Stars
I did see
you know,
that one.
yeah, and like the lightsabers, that's I got sent that, yeah. And I was like, haha.
Makes sense. I like that.
Let's
The
continue.
amount of Joe Organa AI I get is crazy. By the way, just constant Joe Organa.
Please stop
AI.
creating it, Scotty. Please stop creating it. I've asked you several times.
Gonna move on.
It's mainly just like you like videos of you like transforming into a horse or something like that. It's just
Just
it's
the bottom
crazy.
half. Just the bottom half.
Yeah,
Yes,
right,
like,
right.
Unfolds out of his pants. It's nice and big. It hangs
And
there.
the tail too. I don't know why, but
Right.
The tail is the one. Yeah, it just it dances a little bit. Anyway, we're here. Oh God, I did see this. Let's not do this. I don't want to do this anymore.
Listen, yeah, sorry, we're not. Listen, we did our AI episode when it first started before we knew that we were destroying the environment. So yeah, we'll continue. We'll continue.
We did that in like 2021 or 2, so we were
It was
cutting
bad.
edge.
We were early adopters.
Joe's not laughing. Joe's on the right side of history. They're gonna look back at us. Like,
Yeah, this is why Kathleen doesn't invite us to anything. We're in the dustbin of history. We should talk about Darth Maul.
cut it for Kathy. Cut it for Kathy.
Okay.
Cut this, guys. This is not going into final. Cut it.
And begin.
Here.
Here we go.
Thank God
Chapter
this is
7,
alive.
Call to Oblivion. The Empire tightens control in the city, making everything more dangerous. Devon keeps getting pushed into working with Maul, and you can see how he's slowly influencing her. Even though she doesn't trust him, Maul is clearly manipulating her by giving her the illusion of choice. What do we think about that, gentlemen? And sincerely, like what that opening was great of them walking through the little tunnel, and they're like talking, and you got Riley kind of like, this guy, and like you don't trust him, can't be trusted, and they're walking around. Did we like that shit? That was a good opener. I like that it's been picking up. Right,
Yeah, I mean, it was tense. You didn't know where it was going. Obviously, I felt like Maul wasn't just gonna let Devon and Riley go away, even though he was like, "You can go away if you want." I'd be like, "Okay, yes." Like, I think this is your time to take your leave here. I'm not going back to Maul's camp. Like, what are you thinking, Devon? But unfortunately,
all the way there.
They went all the way there, and then the moment they're like, "Wait a minute, we should probably try and leave." Yeah, it's a little too late to. I mean, I don't know if he would have let them leave at any point, but
because she's flirting. She is still flirting with siding with him. Like it's the whole like she's so like. I think that we have to do this, which is what makes this so brilliant. It's like the most brilliant like turn to the dark side I feel like that we're ever going to see. Like the most what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to be the most understandable, I feel like. You know what I mean?
Like, so to me with Acolyte, like it felt more sexual, you know what I mean? But this feels more like, situational in the sense of like wait a minute, like
it's practical.
My master is like very much like be patient, things will come to you, and honestly in real life that's kind of the way you should be. And I've had that happen personally this past year of like, be patient, good things are coming, you just got to be patient. It might all be bad right now, but you just got to be patient, wait for it. Whereas Maul obviously wants to get these people out of this rut emotionally, physically. He wants to climb back to the top where he once was. And not that Devon's like power thirsty, you know what I mean? Like there's none of that's there, but like she sees her master as kind of being wrong, whereas usually everyone sees each other as infallible. Not the case. It's kind of nice, kind of a good turn on it,
And I like because like I'm seeing stuff with him that I'm like, like when he like suggests that if we leave, then maybe they will be lenient on you guys. It's like, no, bro, you get out of there. They're still gonna kill the Lawsons. Like that was like, and you can see the logic in why she's kind of like, what are we doing? I'm kind of like, I want to be with you, but I'm loyal to you, but I'm breaking away from you because it just seems like we're not doing what we need to do, in this situation.
That old lizard is low key flopping a bit. What's his name? Daki? I feel like he's just like kind of, he's not doing the best. I don't know. So I think he's close to death. I think he's old.
I will say I like how he trusts her enough to know that they're going to join back together. That was a cool moment. Like, I trust her, we will meet again. It's nothing's final with her.
Yeah.
But at the same exact time, there is a little bit of a sense that like he's look, Eli said it best. Master Daki's a good man who is not meeting the moment. Maul meets the moment in all the wrong ways. I think Devin will be willing to make trade-offs to actually do something. Whereas you're right, Daki's not doing a damn thing. Daki's like, it's all going to come and go. He's
like, we got to just stay. We got to rely on other people. We got to like do this and stuff. And it's like, come on, man. Like, get it together a little bit.
What I have found so interesting about this episode is more so Maul's motivations. Like, he is at a very, he's at like the edge of a cliff here, and he's slipping off, and he has very little time, and yet he's still kind of pushing himself closer to the edge willingly in order to pursue Devin. Like, the people who are supporting him are turning on him slowly, and he knows it. The Empire is down his back, and he is still like willing to pursue this Devin thing when he has bigger fish to fry. So it's interesting to me. I'm like, why? What is so special about Devin? Like, I'm sure there's other. I don't know. It's just interesting to me. Don't you think? Like, he's really like willing to almost sacrifice his safety and his group safety and his whole mission to sort of to get an apprentice.
Well, and the only thing we know is that he wants to be a crime lord again. But you're right, he is pushing everything else in the direction of like, if I can't have this, I can't have anything, which is kind of interesting to see in Maul. And like, his desire, and we see this in the next episode, so I don't want to give anything away, but his desire very much seems like he wants to do what Sidious didn't do, and like promise this person like power through no torment, but through like power is within. You don't need to like hate yourself to have power, and I don't know. She's cunning. She's smart. She obviously gets herself out of all these situations that she gets herself into. They end up reuniting. She steals a speeder. Like, she's not incapable. It's not like she's one of those Anakins where it's like, what do I do with myself? Like, I'm so torn and conflicted. She's more or less kind of like, this guy's got the better deal, and I'm frankly okay with that. You know what I mean? Now, does she trust him? No. She's the entire time she's walking like 20 feet behind him, like, fuck that guy, right? But like, it still doesn't mean that she's not going to be able to fall for him when he does probably, or when Vader or whoever ends up killing Daki. Because we've all been wrong. I've thought this guy was going to die every single episode I've watched him in, and he has yet to die. But
I don't think he's making it out of this season, personally.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think? Do you have over-unders of if you think he's going to make it out of this season, either one of you?
Frankly, I thought all these people would be dead. I thought the next season would be pretty much a start of like, okay, here's a few years later kind of thing, but it doesn't seem like the storyline's going that way at all. At all.
I think at least Daki's gonna die. Like, come on. That guy, that guy's not gonna last much longer. We'll see though. We'll see. I mean, he looks like he's on his last legs as it is. I think he's already an old master.
How old is this guy? Does he
I want to say it's I bet it's a like one of those like species that has like longevity.
Longer
personally.
lives. I think so.
All alien species. Did he?
I thought so. I know.
Oh, well, he did say that he had seen like
tyranny.
Evil
he said tyranny rise and fall. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
So he's been around for a while.
Maskanata level, Yoda level, like High Republic Jedi, which would be pretty cool. Like, not that I'm begging to get a Daki backstory. I do find him compelling, but like, I don't know. Like, I know. Remember, the only reason why they're on this planet is because they got in a bad situation on the last planet. So they've been on the run since the Purge. So like, they've never had a break, which is really important to acknowledge because even Ahsoka had a break. Ahsoka went and fucked off somewhere else for a while. So like, it's not
she lived on the farm until Bird Dude, who was in this, showed up, right?
Showed up. Yeah. So
There's got to be a relatively uninhabited planet that they can go chill on. No,
has to be. There always is. It's Star Wars.
It's like a universe or like a galaxy. That's a lot. There's a lot of planets.
Yes, there is. And like, I mean, Obi-Wan, one of the most notorious Jedi, did for about 10 years without being noticed at all. So like, you know, maybe they're just not in the right situation. Yeah. And let's see. I'm gonna see what the comments say. I'm looking at it. But
hold on. This Buck's got some interesting stuff here.
Okay, read it out loud. You can pull it up, Jerry.
Well, you say, well, here, I'm going to pull. Sorry, I didn't know if you're going to pull one up real quick. Buck says, I think the show would be much more interesting if Daki lives for a while to see Devin play with the dark side. I don't think she will fall completely. I think she'll try to walk a gray path, which is interesting. And I just want to interject and say this, just like, we've been living with Devin for a while now. I love her. I love her attitude.
Yeah.
Like she's got one of those, it's like she's got like action movie hero in a good way attitude to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she's like when she pulls up in that car, and this is the second episode, so I'm getting ahead of myself. You know, she's like, hey, you need a ride, boys, and stuff like that, which is like pretty cliche, but in the moment I was like, yeah. But just like I am loving the attitude. I'm loving her demeanor. It's something I feel. Am I wrong in thinking it's something fresh that we haven't had in a while, especially from like I don't know. You know, it feels like for her, it's a specific kind of tude. You know what I mean?
No, well, she's great. It's not annoying or anything. Like she feels capable. She doesn't feel like a lot of the times, especially with like younger characters, they can seem like a little bit helpless, a little bit annoying, and you get frustrated with them, especially in like an action setting. And she isn't that way at all. She seems very capable. She seems like she's smart enough, but also like Scotty was saying, like her motivation for falling to the dark side isn't like immature or annoying, or it's practical. It's based on what we all would struggle with in that moment.
Yeah.
It's the very
who can save me? Who can save me more?
Who's the thing? Who's coming to come out of this situation on top? Who has the best plan?
Yep, who has the best plan is a huge one. I mean, we all. I mean, that's unfortunately self-preservation in real life. You know, like if the ship is sinking, you kind of have to jump. You know, are you the captain? Do you stay with the ship? Do you die with it? A big one too is like you were saying that very nicely, Joe, with. You know, like it's a character you can enjoy and relate to and not really be necessarily annoyed by. Like a big point of contention for Jerry and I, we actually got in a pretty heated argument years ago talking about the Martez sisters from Clone Wars Season 7. Oh, yeah. Two characters that annoyed me endlessly, but you saw a different version of them than I did in terms of viewership and, you know, experiences. Like, I'm just going to be real with you. Like, I watched those two characters and it completely, those two characters annoyed the piss out of me. But like Devin's the version of what I would have wanted from those characters. Not that they were wrong. Right. Not that their motivations are clearly different.
Well, and you ended up coming back around, I think, when they showed back up in Bad Batch. You were like, okay, I see what they were doing now. Right.
Yes.
So, yeah.
But Devin from the get has been super poignant and obvious.
She's like right there. That's what I say. This it's been one of the most, to me, it feels refreshing. I know we have a lot of strong, like, female characters in the show. We have a lot of strong women in Star Wars, a lot of, like, very, like, you know, even ones with attitude and stuff. But it just, something feels very fresh about Devin. And maybe it's because she's a Jedi and the demeanor that she has just is, I don't know, it feels fresh, it feels new, and it feels like it just, I love it. I don't know. I'm all in. I'm ready. I love, and it's been this whole time, but just like, I don't know, she really shines, especially for me in these two episodes.
I totally agree. And, you know, I just think when you watch a show like this, obviously we all went into it thinking we get a lot of Maul, and we were teased with this character in the trailers, but it's been such a good way to see Maul from different people's mindsets, where you've got someone like Daki, you know, like who hasn't really voiced his opinion on Maul, but almost got his ass whipped by Maul. Then you've got someone like Devin who's like, I get it, you know. Then you've got Riley, like, who is this guy? Like, what are these things? And now we've got Lawson, you know, being the dude that's like, oh yeah, I fought alongside Jedi. Like, I'm like, this is where this comes. You didn't know what a laser sword was earlier, but now you're kind of starting to connect the dots. Like, oh, okay, never mind. This guy is maybe he's a Jedi, and we do these things, and I love that. And what's another cool thing about this whole episode was like seeing Maul go back to his crew and you almost see like a he's back kind of thing with a villain, and we've never actually seen that. You know what I mean? Like we never actually seen like, dude, Spybot's like my boy, like Spybot's like
bro,
rubbing up
like,
against
Daddy!
him. Yes.
Spybot all fucking day, and I know I've said it all this time. Listen, Two Boots kind of redeemed himself in this one, but still, I like the character of Two Boots, but still, ACAB includes Two Boots, and I see where they're kind of going with him, but like. Spybot all
Scrap him
fucking
for
day,
parts.
Man.
Scrap Two Boots for parts. Spybot's is
You didn't recognize me without my boots. Aren't I quirky and
I hate
New Zealandy? I'm a Kiwi.
Oh god, Two Boots can. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, no,
you're
Spybot,
right. You're right.
Spybot coming in and like nuzzling up basically to Maul the moment that was adorable. I was like, I love.
He's like a cat.
Spybot.
He's like a cat, right?
He is like a
very
cat.
much.
Oh god, it's so
Cats
good.
are stinkers, but they can be very loving and stuff. That's what I know. Spybot is very much a cat.
ABAB. ABAB, all boots are bad.
Yeah, Woodsy. Again, Woodsy, you keep securing your spot in the eventual Bombad writers room. Thank you very
That's
much,
right.
sir. So
It's good stuff. Yeah, I love that when Maul returns, Rookcast, everyone's kind of like, oh, what's going on? Glad to have you back, brother. And, you know, immediately it goes to shit. You know, immediately the Empire shows up. Like, it goes from being like, oh, okay. And then it's like, boom, hard cut. You know, Riley gets captured, which was great, by the way. Like, now you bring, the show's doing some really good, like, to me, kind of Breaking Bad level twist of every episode of Breaking Bad, I was like, how the hell do they get themselves out of this? And like, it's clever and it's always done right. Better Call Saul the same exact way. This show has done a lot of that for me, where I'm like, what the shit are they going to do to possibly get out of themselves? And like, you know, obviously we're making fun of Two Boots, but like, he does come in clutch this episode. You know, he kind of gets, he kind of realizes,
all
like,
his
okay,
fault.
it's
This
the
is
next episode. It's the second episode
Oh,
that he
okay,
has
that's the
this
next
really
one.
cool moment and stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want to go there for a sec, I will, because
yeah, let's
that
talk.
the duck was really cool. That scene, that moment where he's like, fuck it, you know, like, and he stuns them and stuff, which is like, you know, he's still trying to keep things above board, but it's just I liked the duck. Boom, boom. I thought that was really fun. I thought that was a great like action little like sequence there. So
Well, then one thing I failed to mention is in this episode too, once everything goes to shit and the Crow shows up and Merrick shows up and Maul has to fight both of them. I love that the knee injury. I was just bitching about how turning 30 makes you sleepy, you know, but everyone says turning 30 also you're starting to feel your bones more, you know, and I'm like not looking forward to I'm not looking forward to that at all, number one. But like this in particular, I was like, this is crazy. Like Maul, like, you know, he's obviously has fake knees, but like still has knee problems, you know, like it's so great. He can't fend off these two Inquisitors. They kind of kick his ass. You know what I mean? Like he really does kind of get his ass handed to him. And of course, which one was it? Which brother was it? Not Icarus. What was the other one's name? The other Dathomirian brother? Icarus
I did not know their
and
names. Icarus
like
is a
Stork
cool
or
name.
some
I like
shit.
it.
That was one of them. Someone in the chat's gonna know. It's like Gage or some douchebag name. Anyone with the name Gage is not a good person. It's just different. That's a whole different. I don't know. Never met a single good Gage. What's his name? There's the other Dathomirian that gets killed. But I love that parallel.
Oh, I thought the one that would have got killed would be Icarus because of the flying.
See,
footballs
that's
to
the
sun
funny
type
part.
of-
That's what you would assume. Yes, but
That's
not the case.
insane.
It was
Come on, Lucas,
Scorn and Gage, the same name.
Scorn. Oh,
Scorn.
that is.
American Gladiators.
Oh man,
Yes.
that is.
Scorn.
God damn, that is. I don't know, man. That's Road Warrior as fuck. Scorn.
Yeah, it is very. Yeah, Scorn.
Yeah, it's very like that's very very Road Warrior.
Yes, that's true. And that's probably how Icarus is going to die. Also, the Mandalorians betraying him, great shit. They're like, we're done with this. We're absolutely done with this. Then they get up and the Lat, like the Lat is like, boom, just kills him immediately.
They just like they like bring it up to go out and they're like, oh shit.
Boom. Yeah, dude.
It's immediate.
It was really
Oh
good.
my God, that
Satisfying.
was great. So, because like, you know, obviously you're not going to double cross Maul. Maul's like the king of double crossing. But like even then, like the Empire's right there. And by the way, we need to talk more about it. Those troopers, the troop design, like the Bad Batch into, you know, Empire troop, the TK
Macquarie trooper.
Yeah, the Macquarie trooper. So cool, and they're so much scarier. Like way, just like, and they're not. I mean, it's weird. They're like shooting like feet apart, and everyone's missing, or like some are getting hit. Like it's really weird. Like it's like Revolutionary War kind of shooting. I don't know. It's not like most Star Wars where you're like hiding and you know this is like
feel the shots when one of the Sorry, Joe. I'm sorry. You go ahead. You go ahead.
No, it's just saying they're all standing out in the open in a group, all shooting at each other.
Right. Like you feel the shots too. Like whenever those troopers, there's one trooper that gets hit in the gut, like when they're fighting on that that big ramp or whatever. Yeah. And like it like he goes, oh, like you see him like hold his gut, and you feel it. You know, it's
good.
Crazy. I love it.
It's good. Then, of course, Maul fighting. I feel like I'm missing a part of this episode. Doesn't Maul fight into that little cave? Then Scorn dies. But, like, Maul sees Scorn die. And, like, obviously that's going to bring him back flashbacks. And he was killed the same way. A lightsaber through the upper chest, just like Savage Press died. So, like, you know, that...
It was a gaping hole, too. I noticed this time intense. Watching. It's so huge.
Yeah, it's like when they killed Jackie in Acolyte. Like it's like that same kind of like, oh Jesus Christ!
I was like, why? Why do you do this?
Shit was brutal. But I like that Merrick and Crow are like actually formidable opponents. Not that I thought Maul would make them, you know, easy to kill, but oh yeah, sabers through the waterfall. Those shots were really
when
cool.
they like land and they're sizzling for a second and everything. Then they keep going through waterfalls in that cave. So cool.
It's such a weird show where like obviously we all know it's animation, but like it's such good. It's not like Clone Wars where you would watch it and be like, oh Jesus, like kind of looks like marionette dolls. They look a little off and like the hair doesn't move. But like when you watch this show and the lighting is fucking crazy in this show. You're watching it and you're like, this just looks so good. The whole thing looks so good.
It looks real while looking like a living painting at the same time.
Yes.
Which is crazy, right? Because when
I've
you see
never
the close-ups
experienced
on Maul in the second episode, you see the brush strokes on him, which is crazy. But but again, it feels so visceral and so real.
It does.
I'd rather watch this animation than any of that AI slap on YouTube, where Jar Jar is getting topped by.
By every pod racer pilot.
I was gonna say, is that what the Jar Jar and Watto video is? Because I didn't think Watto had a dick.
That's what I was assuming. Well, he has a strap on.
I was gonna say, Red Rocket.
It's made of pod racer parts.
Right.
Oh, Joe. They're like gears. They're gonna hurt a little bit. They're not like smooth.
Obviously, he chose specific pod racers are very different and beautiful. They all have different parts. Some of them are very phallic. Give it a chance, Scotty.
Hey, when you're ready to stop, he goes. The safe word is hit the nose.
Hit the nose.
And just punch the nose, get him off you. Yeah.
Now I will say, as much as I liked episode 7, man, I mean chapter 8. Chapter 8 was just. Chapter 8 is one of those like top tier Star Wars episodes like of all time. Like him walking through that dust storm of visions and like, you know, we're seeing that comet come to life, or like you see when Maul was pulled by Palpatine and a young Savage Press, and like you see and hear the Phantom Menace fight from different perspectives. I'm like, this is so. I wonder if we can watch that scene on YouTube. I'm sure someone's
I would say the moment where Kenobi comes with Qui-Gon's saber is really cool.
Yeah, just so cool.
Can we talk real quick while you're looking that up about how the title of this, The Creeping Fear, was a heavily rumored title of Revenge of the Sith?
Really?
Did you not know that?
I did not know that.
That was a huge. In fact, that's what I thought the title was for a long time. I remember looking up and finding it was fake, but it was a leaked script and it was for the creeping fear. That was a huge it was like in the dawn of the social internet. It was like,
No
it's going to be called the
way.
creeping fear. It's going to be called the creeping fear.
Damn.
And so we finally, when I saw that title, I peed a little bit. It was great.
Oh, of course. The creeping fear. See, I never realized that was going to be a.
Yeah, Google it, kids. Google it, kids. It for real
Look
was.
up,
It was,
look
it was
up
a
the
heavily
creeping
rumored
fear.
one.
Let's see. So
There's a Screen Rant article about it actually too. So
we're not playing the audio just for the sake of example. I don't know if there's closed captions, but I mean this whole
we
thing
got to
of
make
him
some money off
walking
these
through-
videos sometimes.
just a little bit. But it's so funny how quick these things come out and people upload them. But yeah, this was top tier Star Wars. This is to me, it's not the same level as like the World Between Worlds and Ahsoka Chapter 5. It's not like that big, but like you finally see context for things. And it's funny. I was texting y'all earlier in our group chat about like how one of my favorite episodes of Mandalorian is episode season 3 chapter 7, because like the Shadow Council, and like the Shadow Council gives you so much more canon context of like the Empire at the time. But like here we go, this is one of those ones that do the same exact thing, but in terms of a character like Maul. Like you now have a really cool canon context of like what Maul would have looked like as a kid. Palpatine, like so technically Plagueis is one of those weird canon, like, is it blurry, like where he shows up and, is he adopted by
We were almost
Maul
going to
as a
get that
kid?
story, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. We almost were. But like seeing this right here was so freaking cool, and him going through it, God, and like really we know Palpatine was a monster. Like we all knew that, but like Jesus Christ, seeing it in this capacity, like him
dude, this
bullying
right here.
a child. Oh my God. Oh,
And so listen, this Dust Storm one is fantastic. It's probably the best one. It gives the most context. The ones that stick with me the most are the ones where he's looking in the puddle. The one right before this and the one right after this, where the child first shows up and he slaps the puddle and goes, "I hate you." And then at the second one, he comforts it. He comforts himself in the past. And as someone, if I can get real for a second, as someone who struggles with that, self-image kind of stuff, and that, like, that self-loathing a little bit, that's something that I'm working on personally, and that's a very good like mirror into that kind of thing. Maul is he is like hate and anger and self-loathing incarnate. And just to see him do that, and then like the tears, like you feel so bad for him, like you do at that. I don't know. I like rewatching it just before we did this thing here, just to see him go like, I'm gonna make sure he never does this to anyone again.
Yes,
you're almost like, fuck yeah, dude, go for it. Yeah,
it just
it's
shows
like you
that
want him to
evil-
succeed.
Yeah,
evil doesn't necessarily breed evil. You know what I mean? Evil can breed a broken person. And like, that's all this is. And Jerry, you said it really, really great there with like that. How awful is it to like think like whenever you have self-loathing, like you're kind of hating the child within, you know what I mean? Like, and it's not intentional, but like when you like, I don't know, like I could tell you like when I was going through my divorce, I'm like, I let my inner child down. Like my whole thing was like, you're never going to go through this. You're never going to put yourself through a divorce like your parents did. You're so much better than that. Then you go through it and then you're kind of like, man, I hate my past self for believing that I would be able to overcome something.
You're brought down, and you realize that you're only human. You got to realize that you're only human.
Yeah,
because that's the only way you can forgive yourself and move on and do that whole, like it's okay, kind of thing.
Look at poor Buck. Bucket's so well said. I love the guys I fucking broke and cried. 12 in the morning, the day after my birthday, because of Maul of all people for your 40th birthday. Yeah, that I'm so sorry, Savage Oppressed Meat Rider. It happens. Look, I'm glad you're still in the chat. I would ride his meat. Not gonna lie. He's a much more built Maul. He's like a jacked up Maul, but like, he's hot, very hot. But like again, seeing this. Kind of finally getting context for like why this man is so like okay, so you see all this visions, you're obviously placing the blame on Sidious, but who's the one that put him in this position? It's this next shot of Kenobi. So like, it's still in the back of his mind. Yeah, like that's the person that made him fail. Like made his master.
And I mean, well, that's what he feels too. I have to say, and I think that's what you were gonna say, Joe. Like, I mean, Maul or Kenobi was trying to, put a threat down. He was trying to avenge his master, right? He was trying to do what he thought he needed to do, but I mean, he took Maul's. He took his bottom away from him.
He did. Yeah.
He cropped him.
Crop that top.
Oh, it's so cool to see this, and like you see the textures in the freaking cloth. Like it almost looks like a live action shot.
It looks so good. Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's like the best animation we've had from Star Wars. Truly.
Oh, it does make you
this
so
feels
sad.
like he almost doesn't hate Kenobi to me here too. It's just like this is just a big like in this moment it doesn't feel like he's like where he is in Rebels where he's like I gotta because this is all I have left. I have to hunt Kenobi down. In this it's like you're a big part of my life because you handicapped me essentially. You made me what I am. You're part of why I'm like this.
I would have still been my master's apprentice if I had not failed. You know what I mean? Like he would have been the next Vader he was bred for it, obviously. But we know that Palpatine, the second he's done with one, he moves on to the next. It happens every time. It literally happens in Tales of the Jedi. We see it happen to Count Dooku. Like the second Maul was dead, he's like, "All right, you my new boy." You know what I mean? Like it's just like you're gonna kill Yaddle. Like it's just so incredible. And Maul had to sit and fester with that anger for 10 years, until 12 years or whatever it is, until he came back out that hellhole. And I do feel bad for him. I really do have a deep sense of empathy for a character like this when I never did before. But frankly, I always felt like, okay, you're just a bad guy because that's all you know. But
you look like the devil, right?
Yes,
yes. This is literally sympathy for the devil that we're getting through this. And
good job, G. Right? I like that.
Well, I'm just saying, like it's one of those things, because and again, as someone who grew up very religious and everything like that, you have this like, oh, the devil's evil, the devil's evil, the devil's evil, and then you look at things from the side of someone that you're told is the evildoer, and you see that there are cracks and there are imperfections and there are moments of love and moments of deep anguish, and it's one of those things where we're all human, no matter how much of an evil motherfucker you are.
Except
it's
for Trump.
just, I don't know.
He's not human.
Well, he's an evil bastard. It's hard to be like Trump has like Ebenezer Scrooge syndrome, but like he'll never like have that moment of like, oh, what day is it, boy? What if he wakes up on his last year of president, like being a president, and is like, oh, you there, boy, what day is it?
Won't happen.
Inauguration day, sir.
No, I'm in this space where I'm trying to manifest good things, even for evil people. Like truly trying to manifest, like even for like Trump. I don't want to put out any more negativity into the world. There's already so much that he's putting out. Yeah. I'm trying to manifest, like I really do hope that this evil person learns from their ways and then has to repent and sort of, stop creating so much negativity. And I think it's the only way, and I wish Maul went that road, but obviously there's a lot of mental illness going on there, and I think that shows that, which is brought on by trauma, and you're seeing that play out. Mental illness and trauma, they'll do that to you. You'll focus on the things that are going to continue to feed that mental illness. And that's exactly what Maul is doing. Like if he handled it in a healthy way, we wouldn't have the show. So I guess he has trauma.
Well, like it's weird because most people would normally talk about these feelings and moments, but Maul will only harness these feelings, moments, and power, like for power. He's only going to find a way to. Yeah, it's what he was taught. So he has no really good way of expressing himself other than no, I gotta dominate, I gotta kill, I gotta and you know, people are really bred that way. I mean, you look at a lot of like, you know, people that have commit serial killings or any sort of mass murder thing, like they are indoctrinated in a way that like they believe that this is the only truth that they can find, you know, and the only way they can
there's
resolve.
always a series of events and trauma that kind of lead people to stuff like that if you listen to like any like cases of anything like that, but at the same time they ultimately make the wrong decision and they act on things that they shouldn't act on, you know.
Exactly.
It's it's a tough thing. It's one of those things where like you can look at, like you're saying, serial killers. You can look at any serial killer and you can see that there were things in their lives that brought them to that moment, but at the same time they still chose to go the path that they went
wrong
down, you know.
the wrong choice. We're 100%
and part of it is mental illness too, like Joe was saying too, because I mean, that really is. I think they're really portraying that very well in this series so far.
Yes,
especially
they are.
With this
you know?
episode, this last episode, so good for that.
Yeah.
It's the emotional climax. I don't know if the next two episodes will have, because like obviously they regroup by the end of it. They're all at the Demas's old you know, I guess safe house, whatever you would call it. Like they're at Demas's lair. So like you're almost at a point where like I don't know how much more emotional Maul's story will get, whereas Devon's will get more emotional if something happens to Daki, or you know, or even something along the lines of like, you know, we don't know if Rook Cass makes it past this. Like Rook Cass could get killed. Like that could be emotional for Maul. Icarus could get killed. Spybot could get killed. Like
don't you dare! Don't you fucking dare!
Look, like he gave him little scratches on the head. Like you think Vader's not going to show up and be like, "You son of a bitch," you know? Like what do you think? Kill Two Boots, please.
I think that Rook leaves and makes her own little home, and I think she takes Spybot with her, and they live like a nice little like cat lady existence. You know what I mean?
I hope
That's what I hope for them.
I want to see
Right, Joe?
Spybot curled up in front of a fire purring.
Yes.
No.
Thank you.
So
People said that Chopper is the cat of droids. No, it's Spybot. Spybot is a more accurate cat. A stinker with a heart of gold. So
that's right. Yeah, I just know this show is taken in directions I wasn't expecting. We're not obviously done talking about Chapter 8. I mean, is there anything else that the chase scene in Chapter 8 may be one of the best chase scenes in all of Star Wars? Close to the pod race, the launching, and then the oh my god, it was quick.
I couldn't contain, like I went whoa whenever like Daki reaches out and like. What does he do? He stops one dude and then like throws the other dude in the air or something. What exactly is the move he does? I've forgotten. I was so excited. I still was excited watching it this last time. But
Joe
just like
watched it. Do you remember, Joe?
I watched it yesterday.
Oh, so you didn't watch it before this time?
I just watched it 10 minutes before this, and I still can't remember. I'm just like, it's just like it's insane. I love like all that. Like I love every time stormtroopers try to jump off of something to follow heroes. One of them always crashes.
Yeah,
always.
You know,
always.
It's every time. Like in the Mandalorian, they're jumping off that ledge, and you know, on the planet to chase them down. And like this one, I know, yeah.
The best.
It's so good. It's so good.
The
Those
chase
screams
scene
are great.
Excellent. Two Boots. Like you can talk with the Two Boots of it all. That was really special interaction. You know, him kind of finally clicking like you need some new protocol. You know what I mean? Like you just kind of this protocol ain't working out. You know what I mean? Like you're not on the right side of history. You know? So
again, ACAB includes Two Boots, ABAB, or whatever we said. It does remind me a little bit of C-3PO in Rebels, right?
Yes.
Like where, remember, he's like, he calls the C-3PO calls the Empire on the Ghost crew. And brings them there, right? And stuff. And like, and at that time they were like, you know, like whatever, we can handle, like we're swashbuckling, it's fine. This feels more I don't know, it just feels more serious in this tone, you know?
Agreed. All the people that died are because of Two Boots. Every single person that has died in this series is because of Two Boots.
Honestly, it is.
A lot of blood on disgusting, ugly boots. He should be ashamed. Honestly, jail time. Guillotine.
No,
you're
you
not
got a good
wrong.
point there.
You're not
Yeah.
wrong, honestly. I hope we get more like of a arc for him. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they're done. And
He just
after the
doesn't
next 2
seem very
episodes.
empathetic. He doesn't seem like he feels bad about
Yeah.
it. He's just like the situation now sucks for him specifically, even though his boss is dead. But
Right.
now it's like affecting him. So he's like, okay, they took my boots. I kind of need to deal with this situation. Like, I just hate him. I hate Two Boots.
It's
I'm
such
not
an
a Two
interesting
Boots fan
thing.
either. I say I'm rooting for him like a little bit, just because I want him to like wake the fuck up. But I don't trust him. I don't
wanna
trust him as
see
far
Two
as I could
Boots.
throw him. Spybots is better.
I want George Lucas to buy back Star Wars, do another special edition. I want him to go back into Return of the Jedi, into the Jabba scene. I want Two Boots up on that stretcher thing, getting tortured in Jabba's palace.
Yes.
I want that to be Two Boots. Come on, special edition. That's what I want to see. If there are AI people, honestly, if you're gonna make an AI scene, do that one. That's what I want to see.
Bastard. No, that scene with EV9, is it EV99? What's the name of that droid, Jerry? Is it EV99?
Which one?
The one in Jabba's palace. You will be on the sail barge.
Oh,
I love her.
Hold on.
You're a feisty one.
She's a diva.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. EV99.
Yeah, you're right.
I just love.
You're right.
You're a feisty. But I also love when the guard droid. No. And it's getting its feet burnt. I've always loved that. Then it cuts directly into the music. I'm like, that.
Did you ever
so good.
read from a certain point of view, like her story and stuff like that?
No.
Yeah, it's
No.
really good.
Yeah.
I love.
I did. I know.
So good.
A certain point of view is great. It makes me sad for some parts.
Yeah. It does.
Oh my God.
It gives you such great context, and it's like the exact kind of
right.
stuff I want to know as a Star Wars fan.
I remember
It's that kind of stuff like Kevin Smith talks about, right? With that whole contractors on the Death Star and things like that. But yeah,
the New
exactly.
Hope one, where you get to see the oh, why am I blanking right now? It's so embarrassing. You get to see the trash compactor creature. Why? What the fuck? Why can't I remember the you see it from the Dinoga. You see it from her perspective. You find out she's a mom and she's looking for her babies. That shit is
It's really sad.
so brutal. Like
it is.
The one in A New Hope, I still haven't forgiven the story in A New Hope about the rebel on Yavin who has his family, his daughter, and his wife safely hidden on Alderaan. Fuck you.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Okay, but what about the story?
Fuck you. I cried so hard in a fucking factory. Fuck you.
Sad. But what about the Tarkin fucking TK-19? What about that?
That was great. I love that. That is canon.
Yes, it
Tarkin,
is canon.
Yeah, that's canon.
Love that.
That's canon.
Tarkin
is gay as hell, honestly.
Oh yeah, he was hitting that stormtrooper. Do you think he was the bottom or the top, Jerry?
Ooh, I don't know if I'm like the expert on this, but I would.
I love
I think. Listen, the way that Tarkin is, I think it would be interesting if he was the bottom.
I think so too. What
you
about
know,
you, Scotty? What
I
do you
think he like puts up a big front, but I think he.
I think he likes to dominate in the boardroom and be dominated in the bedroom.
Yes, because he's like, I don't get this anywhere else. No one else can do this to me.
Although
you can, TK.
That TK was a little bit femme. If you listen to the audio novel, which is great by the way, he's giving a little girly pop. So I'm not sure if he's topping. He could be a femme top.
Just remember, this is canon right here. This shot. This is
he's gay as hell.
Like they derobe Tarkin and he kills this guy, but like
he's cut,
but he's scarred up cut. So he's like Seal the singer.
He's
exactly like Seal the singer.
Exactly.
He's like white
in
chocolate.
every way.
Yeah.
A kiss from a kiss.
He's
Where's
like
Tarkin
Seal.
from? What's his home planet? What's his home planet? Kiss.
It's Iriadu, right?
Yeah, kiss from Iriadu Rose.
I love that. That's so cool.
Get out. Just get out.
It wasn't Seal like enslaved though. Isn't that the worst part? Hold on.
What?
Why is Seal covered in scars? Isn't he covered in scars?
I think it was from a skin disease.
Oh, never mind. I thought he was like entrapped somewhere, like a prisoner of war or some shit.
What the
Okay,
fuck,
well,
Scotty?
I don't know. He's dark.
Was he entrapped somewhere? Holy shit!
What, Scott?
I'm saying bottom. I'm saying bottom.
Jeez, Scott, get help.
I think he's also a bottom.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
bottom. Scotty, do you
Of
agree
Nelson, man.
with Joe and I's assessment?
Yeah, bottom. 100% bottom.
The way, especially, and listen, I'm watching through Rebels with Ellie right now, and he popped back up. But we just finished we're halfway through the episode right after Kanan dies. But he pops up right before Kanan dies, talking to Thrawn. He loves to talk to Thrawn and everything, and just like you just sense that energy, man.
Yeah.
Like it's there. It's just there. But
He's wearing a crop top under that suit.
He for real is.
Yeah.
Mesh.
And a jock strap. You take out that little gray number. It's a jock strap and a crop top.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, bro. When he was like there and had those two like Imperial officers executed in season 1. He had that crop top on.
Plug?
He had that crop top on. He is petty as fuck, man. For real.
The butt plug has a button on the end, and if you press it, it blows up a planet. the Death Star goes.
When he's feeling real horny, he just like pops it a little bit. Oh my god,
that's fantastic.
Because he's sitting there like. Every time you see him sitting, he's sitting so uncomfortable. He's kind of like,
well, he can't sit. He can't sit directly on the hole, or else it will blow up a planet.
He sits so straight too.
Hold on,
like in that,
you would too if you had a
critic
Star Killer butt plug up your ass. It's you would sit him straight too.
I call it stardust.
Oh my god! Wait, someone on Etsy made this. This is based. Hold on, wait. Hold on.
No,
this is pretty good. It's
what
Tarkin enjoying a mug of rainbow, a Pride coffee with his. He's got his
Well,
his
see
iPad.
the slippers that's what I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the gentleman's name who played Grand Moff Tarkin for some reason.
Oh, you're thinking of oh boy. God, this is not going well.
This is a Star Wars podcast, guys. This is a Star Wars show. We know this is why we don't. This is why we don't get screeners.
Peter Cushing.
Peter Cushing. We know Peter Cushing's name. He wore those slippers, right? He wore slippers instead of the boots. He refused to wear the boots.
I'm gonna give this to Joe. I'm going to have this shit sent to Joe's house. Look at the way he's sitting.
That man is not straight. That man is not straight.
Look at this weird like hot toys figure.
Look at
he's
him.
like sitting like not really in the seat. Yeah. He totally's got something up his ass right now. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Very progressive. You know? Tarkin was a
he was
a gooner.
This is not that
we
expensive.
Love Tarkin
Joe.
here. We love Tarkin here.
I'm gonna get this at the Joe's house. This is gonna be one of those things. You just $80, just Tarkin just looking miserable. That's amazing. Butt plug and all.
He's miserable because he's not getting railed right there.
Oh, and he's not clean shaven. He's waxed. He's got that.
Oh
shit.
yeah, he is smooth. He is smooth.
He can't grow hair. He's so scarred.
No, yeah.
You know? We saw.
Like Seal.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's exactly like Seal.
Okay, hold on. We're going off the rails. We need to wrap this thing up because we're going to record another thing after this. Me and
let's wrap this up.
Joe can join. Joe can join if you really want to. But no, to wrap it all up, I love how this episode ends on a promise, and we do know for a fact that no one else in our circle got screeners. They're going to be premiering the 2 episodes at an animation house, like film festival over the weekend. Like we know the ending, ending on Dryden Voss was so good. Like finally, like we've just.
I'm really starting to be attached to Vario.
Yeah,
I don't know
Vario,
if anyone else.
cool character.
We haven't really talked about him since like the first episode, but the first couple episodes. But I'm kind of becoming attached to him.
I do love having like someone in that mix that is like their life is kind of dependent on surviving this situation. I do like it. That's like that is an interesting storyline. It's fun.
Yeah.
Well, and I also gained so much. I mean, just every little line from this dude is like, it's like you're stuck with your worst coworker.
Yeah.
Or something, you know, and it's like you got to get there. But when they are like jumping down to escape into that like tube, he lands, and I had my subtitles on this time so I could hear. He says, "That bruised an inner organ."
That's amazing.
The subtitles are definitely necessary for the show. It's really good.
Completely.
They add a lot.
You can see all of Spybot's.
Especially for Spybot. Spybot is
Spybot.
basic, and he's hilarious.
I find that some subtitles spoil it right before it's said. You know, like some big.
That's why I don't do them on my first watch. I don't do them on my first
okay.
watch, but second watch I'll do subtitles most of the time.
Yeah, which makes sense. You know,
Fair
I've done that too. Like the person I've been hanging out with a lot more recently only exclusively watches things with subtitles on. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm about this life, because like I'm watching Peacemaker and I'm like, I like know the next line. You know what I mean? I'm kind of like you know what I mean? It kind of drives me crazy.
No,
but it is
especially
what it is.
especially with comedy shows.
How they like it.
Like I don't, because like they'll ruin jokes on comedy shows because I'm like, oh, I see the joke before it's delivered. You know, kind of a thing. Sorry, you were talking about Peacemaker. Anyway,
yeah.
Back to Maul.
I agree with this. So, and sometimes
Fair,
they are
that's fair.
required, right? Sometimes
That's
you
fair,
can
Brennan.
only watch them, you know?
If I'm eating chips,
but
I gotta have the subtitles on.
That's not Brennan. That's Brian Finnessy.
Oh, my bad.
What are you doing here?
I'm sorry, Brian.
Brian Finnessy.
Too much soju. I'm sorry, Brian.
So much soju. Real talk though, I love you guys. I'm kind of sad that our time together is wrapping up. And obviously Joe's always welcome. Joe's already doing Luminous Odyssey at Michael every week, or like every other week. So like
anytime you want to just
Joe's a
top on
busy
here,
boy.
just let us know, Joe. Okay.
Yeah, of course. I'll be here. I'll be here whenever you want me. I'm always happy to be here. I love being here. I love seeing myself on the camera, so that's fun for me. And I also like talking to you guys. So whatever you guys want, whenever you want me to be here, I'll be here. I don't care if I've not seen whatever we're talking about. You can call me up for the next terrible Avatar movie. I'll pretend like I like it. Whatever you guys want me to do.
Perfect.
Or the next awful Dark Knight.
You're better than any friend we've ever had. Oh,
Yes.
man. You go see Avatar with us? Well, I love you.
I said I would pretend to like it. I didn't say I would.
You could pretend to like, well, but see, that's half the battle, and we love you.
That's half the battle.
Yes.
Joe.
Some of our friends won't even watch it on an iWatch or an Apple Watch, okay?
And an iWatch. Good night. Are you like a spec? You're like, it's 2009 again. You're like, the iWatch. I love my iWatch.
Is that your iWatch? Ooh. Freckle past a hair.
Joe, I have an idea. I'm not even kidding, Joe. I'm going to pitch this to you right now on air just for the sake of it, to see if the chat will go crazy.
Let's go.
I'm going to be, so long story short, big Daft Punk fan over here. I think I've made that very clear. One of the guys from Daft Punk is premiering, or not premiering, they're re-screening a short film at Tribeca Film Festival in June, and I will be in New York. So I know you don't get out much, Joe. Joe's kind of a recluse, but me and Trey will be in New York together in June. So if there was ever an opportunity, I'm flying into Newark. Never been to Newark before. So I don't know how close you are to that, but there's a chance that
I'm not close anymore, but I actually grew up next to the Newark airport.
I have to go to your childhood home and knock on the door. Be like, I want to know where he jacked off for the first time.
Where's Joe? Excuse me, madam. Where is Joe?
Not there.
Is this
but,
Joe?
I live quite a ways away from there now, but
that's fine. Just an idea.
You let me know though. Keep me informed, and I will figure it out.
Could you imagine? Imagine that the night of drinks that'd be, and then me and Joe kissing. That'd be great. That wouldn't confuse anyone. My Catholic school would love that.
We would have to live stream it.
It's got to be.
I'll do it. I'll do an
Pixar
IRL.
didn't happen. You know.
I'll do an IRL Twitch stream. We'll Twitch stream the entire night. That way, everyone can go watch it. It will be like the We could even do kick. That way we can get real freaky with it.
Here you go. Oh, Brian says, "Oh, in Times Square."
Yeah, maybe.
Yes. We're gonna be doing the we'll
Next to the Elmo that smells like piss.
Or in the Times Square Olive Garden. We'll have so much fun.
There's a Times Square Olive Garden. I want to go
under the stairs. Under the stairs, dude.
It's under the stairs.
Under the stairs.
I want to go.
We can do it.
Jerry meets us in New York. Anyway, guys,
just for the
I love you
Olive
both very much. I'm really looking forward to next week and being able to conclude this discussion with y'all. And obviously, it's not the last time Joe's going to be on. He'll probably be on in June, maybe even May. Maybe Joe becomes the third member of the Bombadcast. Maybe Joe's finally what we need to get the press screenings. You know, we gotta add Joe.
Add that sex appeal.
Yeah.
You know, the raw sex appeal is what we need.
Yes.
So.
Then we'll forget Peter Cushing's name because we're too busy looking at Joe, and we're thinking about Peter Cushing with a plug up his ass. That was crazy. Yeah. How do we forget Peter Cushing? Oh, man.
You know that guy who played Grand Moff Tarkin. You know that guy. The old guy. He was Dracula.
I love you both. He was Dracula. More Cushing for the pushing. Based. Bottomed. Yeah. Anyway, love you guys. Jerry, I'll see you right after this. We can record our fun little video. There will be a May the 4th video, just so you know, an exclusive dropping in the morning on May the 4th. We're riding the clout. We're riding the clout train along with Fortnite, and I am thankful. I will say, May the 4th has become an event, whereas years ago it was like, oh, May the 4th be with my God. You know, it's always been just like. It
was always the event that everyone was like, "Oh, there's going to be announcements on May the 4th." Remember that? Every year's like, they're going to announce, they're going to show this trailer, and now they kind of do a little bit.
They have shows conclude on it. Fortnite launches a whole new thing. Like it's been kind of nice. Oh yeah, by the way, look out for May the 4th on Laserbolt's channel.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say anything. Not gonna say much.
Might be a little something else that may have a little bit of Scotty Jerry flavor in it. You know,
it might be a cross post. Might be a cross post with our friend Laserbolt. Joe, I love you, baby. How should we end this episode, Joe? Give us a good one before we leave.
Stay Bombad. Is that it? Did I do it right?
Hell yeah.
Did you say impossible? Pasquale? Only kidding, Chucky. I've changed my tune because I finally thought of a possible dream that we can all share. What is it?
Pasquale?
It's a dream about a world when nobody is poor or sick or hungry.
Oh, now that's a dream we can make come true.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right.
As I point up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind.
I see the kids in the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their need? A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top,
and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. And that's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways.
wouldn't dream of being gone for long.